first, summon an NPC. You can't move him after he's summoned, so stand on the block that you want to summon him and type this command. Just NPC, no underscore. If you left click on him, he disappears, but if you right click on him, you can edit it. If you want to change his name, you can do Alt 0167 and then add like a little letter to it, and you can change the color if you wanted to, then name him anything you want. You're going to give him an advanced setting, a command in button mode. And your only command that he's ever going to have is to set a block to a redstone block, and that's going to fire off a chain of commands that you're going to put somewhere underneath the ground, somewhere within a close proximity of the NPC himself. Like, so this is a shop. You're going to be able to buy honey. Just for the sake of the video, I set these up. So you're going to give yourself command blocks like this. It's going to give you one, and you're going to put these all facing downwards, and you're going to leave one block above the command chain, so that like an empty block, empty space, so you can put your floor back over it, and then have one empty block between the floor and the command block, because you're going to be setting this empty block to a redstone block. It's going to fire off the chain, and then you're going to quickly set that block back to air. That's what it's called. So the first command is actually going to be this coordinate here, which is on the top left of the screen. You'll have to enable coordinates. So in this case, it's 189, 64, 107. Yours is going to be different. There's no way it's going to be the same. So what you'll do is you'll type this command right here. Set that block, that specific coordinate, to a redstone block. That's all that button's going to do. And you can also name the button to buy honey in this case, for example. Then this first block is going to be an impulse, unconditional, needs redstone. And that's going to be this command right here. Set block, and then you have to add the squiggly, 0 blocks this way, 1 block up from the command block, 0 blocks that way, set it to air. And then the next block in the chain, for the rest of them you have to hit chain conditional upon the previous block firing off, and then always active, because you're not going to be putting a redstone block in front of all of them, just the first block in the chain. And so what this one is going to do is, first it's going to clear 1 emerald from the closest player's inventory, whoever's standing in front of the NPC. And this makes it so if you don't have an emerald to pay for whatever it is, you're not going to be able to get whatever it is that he's selling. So it's conditional upon you having an emerald. I'll show you how that works in a minute. And I like to add a little sound effect to it. So I put this one in here. It just kind of gives it a little different feel to the whole system. So third block down, I'm going to do play sound, and then you have to put the sound and then add player, which is going to be the closest player. And this is also chain conditional, always active. And just to note, in the previous block, I did put @player, these brackets, radius equals 8. That means it's only going to work for someone within 8 blocks of this command block. It's only going to clear someone's emerald who's close by. You can just do @player, it does the same thing, but I like to add the radius just in case. So this is going to play the sound, and then this finally is going to give the player who's close enough a bottle of honey after it takes an emerald from you. So I have 62 emeralds in my inventory, and if I hit that button now, jeez, if I hit that button now, it should clear an emerald, play a sound, and then give me what it is. So hit edit dialog, and you'll see the button here, and see it cleared 1 emerald and gave me a honey bottle for it. And so you can add more buttons to the same NPC. You can make more, command chains, sort of like adjacent to where you have this one. You can, you can put one over here, back here. It'll be underground. It does have its limitations because you have to plan if you're going to have like a basement area. You'll have to put them like on the other side of a wall, like over here somewhere, and then have them going sideways. And then it's going to, have to be a different command. It won't be setting the block above it to redstone. It would be setting the block next to it. And you'll have to figure out the XYZ, which respective coordinate you want that redstone block to be turned to air. That's the gist of it.